Yes, we're here at the Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans live with one of the assistant coaches from the Kansas City Chiefs. Going to introduce himself and his position.
My name's Tom Melvin. I'm the tight end coach for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Coach, that's a pretty important position. I always love the tight end. You have a very special one in Travis Kelce. What do you like to tell people about Travis Kelce?
Well, I think what you see is what you get out of him. He's a very excitable young man, very talented at what he does, loves the game, loves life, and he's a pleasure to have in the classroom every day.
Coach, did you actually were involved in drafting him, or was he there?
We drafted him our first year here, so he was our third-round draft choice when we first got here. So I've had him his entire career in the NFL.
Coach, were you scared in the third round that you might not be able to acquire him? Were you getting nervous when that pick was approaching?
Well, there were some things in that. He definitely had some talent that you could see coming out of college, and at that point, we were just seeing where chips would fall. But having coached his brother in Philadelphia, I was really excited at the fact that he was there when our pick came up.
You had a distinct advantage by coaching his brother. You knew about the personality slightly, probably.
Yeah, we knew him. Now he's dynamically different than his brother personality-wise,
right.
But we had a pretty good idea of that. He had a tight end in Philly at the time. Brent Selleck was also at Cincinnati, so we had a pretty good idea of what Travis was and what he could bring to us. And we're pretty excited to be able to get it.
Oh yeah. Coach, what's the advantage of having Patrick Mahomes as the quarterback and throwing to your tight ends?
Well, in an Andy Reid offense,
There we go.
tight ends are a pretty integral part of what goes on there. So I think that's kind of going from Alex Smith and how he ran the offense, and then now to Patrick Mahomes and Travis. That it's been a good mix with both of those quarterbacks, and I think he was able to grow and expand on how he was able to run his routes and look at the game, and Patrick the same way.
Coach, everybody has their method of preparing for a game like the Super Bowl, and you're coaching the tight end group. How do you prepare individually, and what do you like to tell your tight end group?
Well, it's hard to say it's just like any other game, but you can't let the moment get too big. You still, when you're out there and the ball snapped, it's 11 on 11. So keep that in perspective. Understand that there's an enormity to what's going on, but you still have to go out there, and the biggest part is still have fun with it. You don't want to be so nervous and tight that you can't go out there and have fun playing the game.
Coach, when you're instructing your players, when the ball is approaching, would you like them to catch it with their hands most of the time, and occasionally maybe they let it go to the body? What is your approach and philosophy?
Well, generally, you're always going to say it's going to be a hand catch. Even if it's close to your body, you still want to catch it with your hands. Especially, when it gets colder, things bounce off your pad. So you would have a tight body catch, but it's still with your hands.
Coach, do you like the players to wear the gloves, or it doesn't matter to you?
It's a personal choice. I mean, everybody's got different things that they think make a difference, and some do. Some are just a mental part of it, so I don't get involved in that. They're kind of on their own.
Oh, I hear you. Coach, how does Philadelphia try to corral the tight end? So do they do something any different than a team in the NFL?
Well, Coach Fangio has his defense, and we've played against him for a number of years now. He'll have a different wrinkle, like he does every week for each team. So there's some things that we expect. There'll be something unexpected to come to it. So the guys have to go out and just play fast and adjust to what they see in front of them.
Coach, when did you realize that Travis Kelce could be an all-star type player? Was there a moment, a game, or was it a progression?
Talent-wise, you could see that. I mean, he had a pretty elite talent coming out of college. just having to put it together. I've been asked for years that to be the best of the best has a lot to do with longevity, as opposed to just, great guys. I use Bo Jackson as a great example. He would have been known as the best ever had he been able to play for so long. Still, in the time that he was there, you would put him up against the best. So that's kind of what you're looking for here, as far the guys that can play a long time. Those are the guys that end up being counted as the best of what they do.
Okay. Hey, we want to thank Coach Tom Melvin, tight ends coach for the Kansas City Chiefs. Good luck to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.